Well, hello.
Hey, hey, I love that new intro. Like
That's
that chick,
awesome.
that
Hmm.
oh shoot. Oh damn. You know what? That was me.
Mhm.
That was me. Oh shoot. Okay, that was me. I messed up on the audio. Look at that. Okay, I'm fired. Can I leave now? Can I go? Yeah.
It's just been a while.
Sorry, that was actually me.
No, okay, then so that's you too. Like maybe we all did it. Like that would be great. Like yeah, but yeah. Yeah, but anyway, I was saying I absolutely love that new intro because that chick, she just don't give a if. Like I can vibe with her totally. She's just like I don't give a shit. Just don't.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's a
how
nice
are we?
intro. I like it.
Yeah, do you? Yeah, yeah. Of course, it's mocking media, like you all didn't know, but they always do such a great job with it, and they do love to work on the mayhem stuff. Like, I think that's how we first got together with intros and shit. Was the mayhem pro?
Probably. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
They
so
are
how are
mayhem
you?
themselves.
Yeah. Yes, I was going to say, yeah, absolutely. So, how is everybody doing today? Besides the fact it is Valentine's Day, I hope nobody caught a VD. Like, I hope you're all being good. And, like, personally, it's not. Guys, you guys know how I feel about Valentine's Day, just like I do all those damn Hallmark card holidays. We don't need it. We just don't
Well,
need it.
Yeah.
it was yesterday, and that good girl, Claire. Uh, thanks,
Yeah,
Jim.
thank you, Jen.
But yes, yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I'm just trying to think if I actually saw anyone. Uh, I did open my door twice to see what the weather was like.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
think
I
I
thought you
actually
opened it up
saw
to see what
anybody.
the neighbors were doing across the street.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
no, no, we've had the drama. Oh no, no. Yeah, I can tell you about that another time. Oh, we've had wonderful shit happening in the street this week.
oh, I
Oh,
can imagine. At least they weren't
oh,
doing it. They weren't doing it the nasty in public or anything. Like Mrs. Sandra and I know about those laws everywhere. Where in some places you got arrested if you did it and you weren't naked. Like if you tried to do it in your front lawn and you were half dressed, they hauled your ass in. But if you were naked, it was cool. I forget what state that was, but that was pretty funny. Like I was like hysterical. All these old laws on the books that are like
Yep.
insane. Yeah.
Got some more to read next Thursday.
I just saw you doing it again, and I was so excited because you just keep finding more and more. You know, it's like it's great. It's
We
great.
did do, we were talking about Am I the Asshole for Valentine's yesterday? And we were talking about how it's it feels like it's more designed for women. Like it's a woman's holiday. Like it's all about the woman. Like what is she gonna get? Like are they?
It,
Because it's the women that cry when they don't
I
get what they
know.
want.
Yeah, but why? Like I don't know. I've got a
That's what
pretty
we
strong.
don't know. That's
I
what
got.
we were talking about. Like, why is it for women? Why
I
aren't men getting
I
the
know.
love?
I know, right? I have very strong opinions about this holiday. I don't really mean to offend anybody, but I'm probably going to, because I actually think if you wait until Valentine's Day to figure out if somebody loves you enough, like that's messed up. Like, what
Yeah,
about the day-to-day shit? What about the everyday stuff that matters
that's
more?
the
What about
I
who the
don't.
hell they are? Like, Valentine's Day is a Hallmark holiday. It's made up
Yeah,
for Hallmark to make money. All right. And also, it's about the Joneses. It's just to freaking show off. So if like you don't
yes,
want
that's
it,
exactly what I said. It's just
I
about, oh,
always
look what
thought it
my
was for
man
like,
did.
I always
so
thought it was
my
for like
yeah,
teenagers, when you're at school and
well,
you
Yeah,
know,
I'll
it's like,
admit when I
oh,
was
how
younger,
many Valentines did
I
you
know,
get?
I know. When I was
Uh,
younger, I fell into
Adults,
the
no.
trap. I was like, oh my God, you didn't get me any for Valentine's Day, you dumped. Like, no, seriously, I was into it then. But then I realized, like, no. Like my advice to guys are, if your woman's really into Valentine's Day and you got to get her the biggest and the best, dump her ass. Dump her.
You know, it's
There are
nice to
other
maybe go out for dinner, you know, just to
not on
because it's
Valentine's Day.
nice.
Anybody with
Oh,
common sense knows that they jack the prices up for this Hallmark holiday.
oh well, actually, yeah, that's true. I can
Who
see,
wants
yeah,
to have to book
get
3
into
months
cooking
in
himself
advance?
if that's what if he really wants
That's
to
why you gotta
celebrate
wait
it.
till after, because then everything's on sale.
Yeah, true. I want to make my man book 3 months in advance to pay 3 times as much, to wait in line for an hour, to have subservient food, be treated like crap in an overcrowded environment. We both go home grouchy and we don't even want to be around each other. Like, the hell with that. How about we just have a TV dinner and watch some anime? Like, I'm cool. Like, dude, yep, I'm
Yeah,
cool.
exactly. And that's
yeah.
like, did you watch that reel I sent you? How they do Valentine's in
Japan, yes.
Yeah.
They make the women make homemade chocolates for their beau, and then every other man in their life, in work and everywhere, gets store bought. They actually have to buy chocolate for every man they know or don't know or even acquainted with. And it got messed up.
It's for the
and Americans did it to them because, of course, Hallmark made this whole goddamn thing up. Like, because I could tell you about Saint Valentine has got nothing to do with this. With the king,
that's exactly
it has
what
nothing to do with this. It's such a ripoff. It's unbelievable.
It's a really, really bad story.
It's a bad story. Exactly. St. Valentine's story is not a good one. And it has nothing to do with like man and woman love and giving your woman some flowers and some chocolate. Listen, I'm all for flowers, the random flowering, not the, oh, I'm sorry, here's a bouquet, or oh, it's a holiday, here's a bouquet. You can shove that. Like, I ain't into that. But and I love chocolate. Like, you know, I get my big box of chocolate from New Zealand. I was happier than anything. Like, and I'm still eating.
I remember you were talking about how good it is.
Yes,
chocolate's an everyday thing. Why do you have to wait until Valentine's Day to fucking get it?
Exactly. I got a random box of chocolate, and it definitely meant more than anything on Valentine's Day. Totally. But you know, listen, I'd rather talk Valentine crimes. Like, did you see the video I put out 3 years ago? That was so much fun. My bloody Valentine. Yes, let's get go. Oh yes, and you know, Jay liked it on Twitter, so I know he saw it. I was so happy. Happy Valentine's Day, Jay, wherever you are. I hope you're having a blast.
You crazy coffee hater.
Yes, you crazy coffee hater.
Number 42.
Yes, but we love him anyway. Like, I had so much fun doing that stream. I really did. Like, I haven't been able to stream in 2 weeks. I don't know if you guys noticed. Did anybody notice that?
I've noticed. My wrench is getting dusty.
Your what?
My wrench is getting dusty because I'm only a mod here.
Jen's just said, see the story of the kid who bought chocolates for every 537 girls in his school. Holy hell.
See, that's a
oh man.
How much bloody pocket money did he save up?
I don't know, but that's a gesture.
How old was he?
It's a gesture. Like, damn.
Well, you work it out. How much on average would a chocolate cost?
Depending on where you get it. Unless he buys
on average.
Yeah. Unless he buys like a bunch of the assorted ones that you get, and just give them one
chocolate.
Just give them one
box
piece.
Of assorted, you'd get what, 25 pieces maybe, or 30 pieces. Okay, so and how much are they?
Oh, he's gonna link it in the Discord.
Thank you. Thanks, Jen. We'll pull it up. I don't know, but I used to love. My aunt used to get the Whitman's. It's an American chocolate, right?
Whitman's.
Like
Whitman's
sampler, and it would be the big double 2-pound box, and it had all those layers, and it was really funny.
I've got the metal box.
Yeah. It was seeds candy that my grandma would give us seeds candy for Christmas.
Oh, I love those. That is so good. But this Whitman sampler, she would pass it around on the holiday, and she would say, if you don't like what you bought, what you bit into, put it back. I'll eat it. And she did. Like there were all these half-eaten piece chocolates in there, and she would eat them anyway. You know, because like they have the creams and all, and some people don't like those. You know.
Yeah, the
I'm with
orange
you,
and the
Mousy.
strawberry.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry to hear about that, April. That is
I'm
terrible
sorry,
news.
April.
I would be with you. Like I'm with you just because it's Valentine's Day. It's nothing
Yeah.
special to me.
No, it just seems like the whole chat is with this. Mousy said it to also, like for her and her husband, if you can't show me
Yeah.
every day, don't bother showing up on Valentine's Day. It's a bit too late.
Exactly.
It's a bit
Yeah.
too late. You know,
Yeah,
it's all about the little things. And on the women's end too, you know, you got to recognize what your partner does like every day. Those little things, you know, they mean
yeah.
a lot. And so many of us do not tell them. We'll tell them what they did wrong, but we're not telling them what they do right, you know. In you know,
And that's
it's
the
the
thing
way.
too, is it it's not really talked about much. Like people go, oh, the man, they don't have feelings or whatever. Yeah, but they do. They would like to
They
feel
do.
appreciated.
They do like to feel appreciated just because they don't emote the way we do. Like women are great communicators. Like we all know we talk too damn much. Like ask any guy, he'll tell you. Women talk too much. And we have to admit it. We love to communicate. It's in our DNA. It's what we do, right? Well, we can't expect the same from them just because they don't like to communicate. And some of them do. I don't want to say everybody. I never want to
Yeah.
say everybody. But some of them, they just don't relate the same way. Like there was that book, you know, Men Are From, you know, Mars and Venus, you know, about the communication styles, and it really resonated with me
Well,
because they do definitely communicate differently. Men
they do, and they're
communicate.
really not good at
Yeah.
like when you have these women expecting their man to like read their mind and
Hell no, don't
take
play
on
games
the
like that.
yeah.
Listen, if we all had psychic powers, that would be a thing. But if you expect them or assume them to know, like, no, don't play those kind of games. If there's something they need to know, tell them. Tell them. Like,
Yep.
what's wrong? What's wrong
Communicate.
with that? Communicate. And
Is
also
it
be appreciative of what they like, not just what they do wrong. Because like we all do shit wrong and we need to
yeah.
hear about it so that we do better. But they also need to hear what they do right and what you appreciate, because that's how they learn their language with you. That's how you build your love language together, by communicating what you like and what you don't like in all areas, not just like, you know, the bedroom, like everywhere. You
Yeah.
know, it-
That's why
it's
like my husband was like saying how he sees like these reels and stuff, how people like men are like complaining about their girlfriends or wives because they expect so much. He's like, my wife doesn't expect
no.
anything. Like because
Mhm.
like we communicate and he knows
I yeah,
he knows
you
me.
do.
So
Yeah, but I have underlining expectations. I expect to be valued and
yeah.
respected, in communicated with, on somewhat, you know, appreciated. And like if you're showing me that, like then I'm there, and I'm there like more than 100%. Like if you could show me that, like you'll get more out of me than anything. You know what I mean? Like I'll go the distance. I will go over and
Yep.
above to make sure you
Yeah.
have what you need, and that, you know, you're happy, you know. Yeah,
Is it
because
Valentine's different in Australia?
No,
Is it?
mm-mm.
no, exactly the same. It's another day to me. Just another day. Like I said, it's sort of more a kids thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's like you said, it's a Hallmark holiday. I mean, they have crap in the shops, you know, Valentine's bullshit and stuffed
mm-hmm.
animals. I mean, back in the day when I was a bit of a pub person, or, you know, go out to nightclubs and things, there used to be people that would walk around with roses and things and sell roses and shit to couples out. And that used to be a huge thing on Valentine's Day. Basically, these people would walk up and, you know, oh, aren't you going to buy a rose for your girlfriend for $15 fucking or whatever? Outrageously, ridiculously priced.
Yeah, so it's insane
You know,
for
yeah,
that's something
shit
that's
like
just gonna
that.
die.
Yeah. You know,
It's gonna die within a few days.
it was a real thing. I don't know whether they still do it because I don't go to nightclubs and shit anymore. But yeah, even in restaurants, some sort of restaurant places used to let them come in and ask if people would like roses for their partners and shit. Yeah. So, but other than that, I think I've only ever had one Valentine's gift. You know, I got a dozen long stem red roses from before I was engaged. Like just before I was engaged, he actually gave me red roses. And then after I was engaged, I got a big teddy bear.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only Valentine's I'd ever
Do you still
gotten.
have
That
it?
was quite, you know.
I've gotten the obligatory
No.
ones, but like I said, they weren't really big things to me, you know.
Yeah,
We
I mean,
got
I've got
Rocky
loads
Couch
from
over
my
here.
kid from school
I
saying,
did.
I love you, Mummy.
I
You know?
did. The best one I got was from my grandson because he made all of these cards and everything to take to school. And he actually told me that Valentine's Day was his favorite holiday. And I asked him why. And he said, because you get to love everybody.
Oh, that is so gorgeous.
Yeah, he
That's
grew out of
awesome.
that now. Now he's a stinky
Well,
kid.
obviously,
But
yeah.
it's like,
But isn't that sweet?
It is. And Couch, I would love to have this discussion. I need to get a couple of men into my library chats to discuss the differences between men and women. I'm for it. Everybody sign up. You want to be a woman? The woman on the panel, the men on the panel. Like, I want a panel. I want to have this discussion because I have some strange ideas.
Men always find the hardest way to do shit and do it that way, whereas women cut out about 50 fucking steps and go from A to Z straight away rather than going A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We just fucking cut the crap out and go straight for the win, don't we, ladies?
I don't know about that. Like, I know some women who cannot
Oh,
follow
some of them, yeah.
And I know some men that are so organized they put me to shame, and I consider myself pretty organized. But
the OCD type, yes.
But I do admit that there's not a man I know that drives that'll ask the directions. Like, if you are that man, please introduce yourself and prove me wrong, because I have brothers.
Well, you don't need to now.
I have friends. There isn't a single man I know that will ask for directions when driving. Like, no.
Yeah, they don't need to now. They got their phone.
My ex wouldn't even use the GPS. Like no, like, it's that bad. Like, I do admit a lot of men now use the GPS, but they would never stop and ask for directions, or, you know, even. I mean, gosh, I know some, especially my brother, that in a supermarket or in a store, like even a hardware store, won't even ask the people paid there to tell you where the stuff is you're looking for. They would walk around forever looking for it rather than just say, excuse me, where is the Stanley sledgehammers? You know, no, they wouldn't ask. Nope. Those people are paid to tell you, but they wouldn't ask. I don't know what that is. Hey, Shill.
Every time I go to the fucking supermarket, you know, oh, do you have so and so? And then they'll take you down and go, oh, it's right here. And like, no shit, I've walked past it 5 fucking times at least. And I'll just go, oh, thank you. And then I'll think, oh, fuck. Do you know what I mean? Like, every single time I go in the shop, and I go into this shop every time. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Thank you,
I definitely have a memory issue.
Yeah, happy Valentine's to you. Oh, hey, Rick. Happy Valentine's to you, too, in America. Thanks for the ordering, dude. Yeah. You're getting a lot of...
Can I ask, is it actually like, are you guys paying like $8 for a carton of eggs?
You know, in some places it's true. I'll tell you this. In my local supermarket, organic eggs with $12.99 a dozen. And the
'Cause-
eggs at the farm down the road from me, like, because I get my eggs from a farm, believe it or not. I live near the city, but I have a farm like less than a quarter mile away that has, remember I told you about that gorgeous chicken farm? He makes little houses that match his house, and they're heated and air conditioned and everything. These are the spoilest chickens, on the planet. And I get my eggs from him, and they used to be like $2 a dozen, and they're up to $7.50, if that tells you anything. So
yeah, well, it's
and
just that I
he
was.
got
Are they
I-
explaining why?
wait. He got upset. The farmer got upset because somebody kept coming and buying them all because he knew that they were going to sell them for even more because eggs were going up so high, which means in the supermarket they're like $9 or $10. So he got pissed, and now he's only selling to the locals. Like he's not putting them in the fridge until he puts out an announcement to the people on, like, the locals, his regular customers, to come get them, because people were taking advantage. So yeah, in some areas it's true, maybe like not everywhere, but in some. Thank you, Mousy, for the super sticker of the hearts. That's so cute. You can't see it on the screen, but in the YouTube chat you can. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just that, I don't know, something popped up on my screen and it was like, I wanted to work out how much in Australian dollars it costs for eggs over, how much it costs.
How much did it
And
cost
I'm
in
like,
Australian dollars?
around $16 or something, and I'm like,
And that's about right. That would be about $8 a dozen, $8 or $9 a dozen. Because
God.
yep,
And I'm
it's
going,
crazy.
no fucking way would I.
Yeah. And the whole
I just
election
know shit.
was decided on the fact that the eggs were going to go up in price, and they didn't want that to happen. Oh well, it did anyway, because anybody that knows anything about economics knows it isn't the president that's going to be able to do anything about that. If he does,
But,
it's not going to be for 4 years till the next cycle. Anything this president does in regards to the economy and changing prices, we're not going to really feel until his term is almost over. Because that's how these things work.
Our free range eggs, like organic eggs, I guess you call them, like free range.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're like maybe $5 a dozen.
Yeah. Right. Well, April
like,
says buy her, they're $10. Yup. Hey, Fish Nerd, welcome. Happy B-Day.
And it's just when you when you do the exchange, I mean, I was just like, nah, I just wouldn't have that protein. I would.
But the funny thing is, it's the cheapest of the proteins you can get in America, because are really overpriced. So if the eggs are the cheapest and now we can't afford the eggs, like, we're all going to become vegetarians and be very cranky, nasty people. It's going to be no offense to the vegetarians out there, but the transition, you have to admit, is going to be rough. Like, it's going to be rough. Like if you take my cheese away, that's like taking my coffee away. Like, you don't want to be around me. I'm telling you that. Oh, that reminds me. I just saw the craziest Valentine gift story. Y'all know who Benny Blanco is, and if you don't, you better educate yourself, because he's one of the best songwriters out there. Him and Ryan Tendler wrote every song that was on the airways from 2012 to 2020. From 2020 to 2025, and all through the pandemic. Like everything for Beyonce, everything for everybody, like everything. So you educate yourself about Benny Bianco. And also, his fiancée is now Selena Gomez. And guess what he got her for Valentine's Day? No guess.
Not his meat?
No idea.
No, I don't know. His meat would go well with what he got her. Nope. Oh. A bathtub full of cheese dip. And he actually led her to the bathroom with slices of cheese, and there's a big basket of tortilla chips, and the whole damn tub, a really big, huge tub, is full of cheese dip.
To be rich.
Just like, holy shit. Like, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I was like
I would like it, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to eat it all.
I know, and it's really thick too, because like as he said, the Instagram thing, he put a cheese dip in. It's the really thick kind. Can you imagine sliding into there? Would you get in that tub? I think I would. That's kinky, but I think I'd try it.
Oh
I
my
think I'd
goodness.
try it. Yeah. Like,
I don't know.
But would you have a shower before you got in? Because if you
Well,
want to eat some of it, you wouldn't
Yeah.
put your dirty body into it and eat it. You'd want to
Mippy,
be clean.
wait a minute.
to get
Think
it
about,
so that you
think
can
about,
eat it.
wait a minute. Step back. Think about what you're saying. Think about the things that all of us, and I'm just going to be, I'm going to have to say it, people. Just think about all the things we do in the bedroom and then rephrase that question. Of course I'm going to get in there naked and eat that cheese dip. I guarantee worse things than that.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's what I mean. Of course you're going to get naked, but I'm just saying, before you jumped into the bath of cheese, you'd have a
Wait a
quick
minute.
shower.
Are you
so
telling
that
me you have a quick?
haven't got
quick-
anything
right, I'm
on
guilty
you
then.
to
Listen,
dive
I'm guilty.
into the cheese so you
Nope,
can,
nope.
you know, have a bit
Nope,
of,
I'm-
you know.
Nope. I guess I'm guilty then. I can tell you I've been caught without taking a shower before having relations. Definitely. Like, I don't do that kind of
Oh, it's
planning.
great. You can do some
Spur of the moment.
subsiding in the shower.
I have been caught by the spur of a moment more than once, and I did not shower beforehand. So of course I'm jumping in that
Sean.
thing. Jesus,
Hey,
man.
I
look what Sean
understand that,
Coffey
but
said.
if you had
Listen, if
a
I
bath
had
of
to shower
cheese
before
dip
anything,
sitting, standing in
listen,
front of you,
are you saying cheese dip is like the worst thing ever? Like, come on, there's been lots of things: strawberries, chocolate, whipped cream. Yeah, I'm going to stop talking now. But like, no.
I think that's what she's saying. She would be before she goes in. She would wash her body so she can eat the cheese too.
to make sure I can safely eat things that are there.
I assure you, my
risk
body
of-
is cleaning off on a
until
regular
after,
basis.
hey,
I'm
shit,
not
as
going to
soon after
contaminate the
that,
cheese.
for doing things in the bath after the doing, there's definitely no
I'll
eating.
just-
Well, according to Sean, we're adding yeast to the cheese.
Yes, right.
Yes,
It's going to be
exactly.
cheesier, people. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah.
Listen,
Oh God!
my answer to that, Nippet, is I cannot guarantee I'm going to like step into the shower before jumping into that tub. I'm serious.
Well,
And I assure you,
add some flour
'cause
and voila, cheesy bread, because you'd make it so hot you'd cook it
it
while you're
really.
in there.
I like cheese. I like cheese that much. I can see that happening. My man gives me a
Who do
tub of
we-
cheese, and things are
Do
gonna
we
happen.
blame Selena Gomez for this conversation?
No, we blame Benny Blanco. It's always his
Okay.
fault. Like, yes, I
We'll
love
blame
that
them
man.
both.
Yeah. That man is awesome. Like, yeah.
So did she get in it though? Did she
I
get
don't
in the
know.
tub?
We're gonna have to wait for the second chapter of the story.
I don't think we're gonna
don't
get
know.
the
I don't
second
know.
chapter. It's not suited for work.
Ooh, look at that. 33 months. Wow, Shield.
Wow.
And 3 more months to 3 years.
Oh,
Ooh,
I've been
human
monetized
party.
for 3 years. Wow.
Mm.
Who would have thought?
Been a long time.
I didn't even feel it until this year. Like, I didn't even like see a YouTube thing till this year.
Wow, YouTube is that small. You can't fill it for whole 3 years.
Yeah, let me tell you,
Just
if
filled it.
you were, yes, if YouTube had any kind of integrity, they'd be embarrassed about how small they are. Let me tell you. Or how much they haven't affected my life. Like, they'd be really, like, they would be a little bit embarrassed about the whole thing. Oh, Fishner
Does
doing
seem like-
everybody doing the free notes, member notes. Seems like just yesterday. It does, doesn't it, Fishner? Like, yeah. Fish, how you like my new voice? What do you think? Should I roll with this one? Like, I don't know. it's like my Brenda Vaccaro impersonation. For
Did
those of
anyone
you,
get their significant other a free Slurpee from 7-Eleven?
did they do the free? I did not think that's what you were going to say. I'm so glad you said 7-Eleven after that. Like
Yeah. Oh.
I thought you were making like a hawk to a comb, comb it.
Oh. Yeah. That. Well, that too.
It's like they may not want to tell us, Mrs. C, if they gave out a free
Yeah.
Slurpee for Valentine's Day. Like they,
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That. Well, that's it's mayhem. What do you expect?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, I have that article for you guys. Like, let's just say, I want to tell you about this
The
kid
one
from
with the
Utah.
the
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
That's
Let me post the link for those of you in the chat. If you want to follow along, here you go. Oh, I could put it in here, and then it goes to both chats, and I can save myself some postings. There you go. Yay, Sean, look at you. 30 months. Wow. I like you old timers. You OGs.
I just checked. I'm 30. I'm at 31.
Cool.
But
Okay.
I may not be a member, but I've been here since
No,
day
you've
one,
been
so
here
I
since
beat
day
you all.
one. Yes, you be. Yes, Miss. Listen, people, don't mess with Mrs. C's clout. She got mayhem clout all the way back to before I had a channel. Mrs. C. Mrs. C was causing mayhem with me all over the place. Like no, like
Yeah,
Miss.
We're all over the chat.
Okay, so
Me.
you can be the original OG. You are original OG. Like definitely. Okay. A Utah team, and that's no slight against anybody else because I love you all. Like all of you supporters, I
It's
do.
all fun and games, everybody.
But
Don't.
but I but I can't hide my bias for the original OG. Like this woman causes mayhem. She comes into my true crime streams. I'm talking about bloody hell, victims getting attacked and stuff. And she in the mayhem trying to make everybody laugh. I'm like, how she can get me to laugh up there during that? I don't know, but she does. Like
That's what I
she
gotta do. I
chaos.
gotta lighten it up for you a
I
bit.
know, I know. Yeah. So anyway, this Utah teen devised a Valentine's Day plan to gift every girl in his school a sweet reminder that they are special and unique. Tristan, Tristan Brown, 14. Wow, 14. That's unexpected. I thought he would have been younger. Was first inspired a couple of weeks ago when thinking up what he could do to boost female friends' experience on the special holiday, his mother, Anissa Brown, told ABC News. From there, his plan was transformed into a grand plot to ensure every girl in his junior high school felt loved on Valentine's Day. It became more and more about him not wanting to leave anyone out, said Brown. The two have had numerous conversations on what a difficult time junior high is for teenage girls, especially with unrealistic body expectations that can be promoted on social media. Tristan, who has had struggles with depression in the past, has recently been researching the mental health condition and noticed these
Oh
things.
my goodness. He
Listen,
did research. Who is his parents? They
I
are
don't know.
doing a
Look at
fantastic job, and he's
he's
gorgeous.
adorable too. He's gorgeous. Oh my god. He's just very attuned to that emotion. Wanting to help girls feel more appreciated on Valentine's Day, Tristan went to the principal's office for how many girls were enrolled at this Rocky Mountain Junior High School in West Haven. And he came home and he said, I want to buy 537 chocolates.
Oh my
Impre-
goodness.
Impressed with her son's generosity, Brown reached out to Hershey Distribution Factory in Ogden and inquired about the best place to buy chocolates in bulk. When she shared what Tristan wanted to do with all that chocolate, the woman who Brown spoke to mentioned that she had a daughter in 8th grade who struggles from depression herself and offered to gift the
Oh,
chocolates to them for
oh
free.
my goodness.
On Monday, Brown and Tyson picked up the complimentary chocolate and even received help from factory general manager Ed Ehrenberger to help load the several boxes of candy into the car. I love this. This kid, look at him. Like, oh my
That is
God.
so sweet. You know he's already popular because he's a good looking kid.
I
So he's gonna
know.
be even more popular. And that is just so sweet because it is very true that young ladies, teenagers, preteens, because do have self like cautious about their bodies because
They do.
of
You
Yeah,
know
the
what?
self
society.
confidence and
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. But you know what resonates with me? this young man who suffers from depression in his own, and let's, like, I have
Yep.
brothers. Let's not negate that boys during that time have the same struggle. They're just,
Yep.
here's the difference. I'm all for women being more, having less pressure about their bodies and this and that. I went through it. I understand it. And there is big oppression. But let's not forget that the guys, they're not even allowed to talk about it.
That is very true.
Why do you think that 14-year-old boy is so depressed? He's not even allowed to talk about it. The only thing he can do is acknowledge that women are going through it and throw candy at them. But he's not allowed to talk about what he's depressed about. And that is his body, his not being accepted, his worth being made on how he makes women feel. Like, I don't want to let that go on the side. I've seen my brother suffer enough from it. You know what I mean? I'm all for what this kid did. But the fact that he mentioned his depression and that's just skipped over, well, that just shows you how society is. Huh? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just like, I don't know.
It's
On Valentine's, I'm
it's
sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say it's news outlets cherry picking what they want to.
It is. And, yeah. And like him feeling like, it says that he felt like Christmas on that day because he was going to make other people feel happy. I want him to feel happy. I want him to feel less depressed too, about the whole thing. He doesn't have to do anything this magnanimous to feel good about himself and who he is. I want him to feel that he's enough just as he is. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just an important message for me to get out there. That sometimes you just are enough, man or woman. It doesn't matter what your body looks like. Doesn't matter how much money you make. Like, you are enough.
That is the thing too, is that it's okay when women go, I don't want to be with this guy because he's fat. I want a guy that has muscles. But if the guy was the other way, if it was the other way around, the guy gets bashed.
He'd be ostracized. Like, he'd be like, how dare you? How dare you fat shame me? I say, I'm sorry. I don't like fat. Like, that's your right. You don't like fat. You don't have to like fat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then trying to force them through overly, okay, I'm going to say it in a good, like, here goes my channel. You guys ready? This may be our last stream. Seriously.
We say that every time I'm on here.
Okay. Because when you take overly woke, politically correct statements and jam them down people's throats so that they can't even freaking breathe, like, I'm sorry, fat to some people is not attractive, and that should be okay to say. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. And I'm not saying you have to be beautiful. If you want to have a little weight, or you have a little weight, you got a health condition, or you just are fine with it, that's good for you. But don't cram it down my throat that I gotta say that it's okay for me, because that's where I draw the line. Don't be telling me how to feel about your bullshit. Period. I will feel the way I want to feel and say what I want to say. If you're fat, own it. If you choose to be and you think you're beautiful, that's great. I think you're beautiful too. If you own your shit, just don't make me think that I'm not beautiful because I'm not fat like you. Like, just stop it. Just stop it with the overly woke, politically correct bullshit. You're killing me. You're killing me with this crap. And I'm a liberal. Like, and you're still killing me with this crap. Like, okay, I'm done. Sorry. No, sorry.
Reported.
The bear fat shamed America. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes. But it's not.
I'm sorry to tell you, but you are one of the most obese countries in the world.
We are. Yes, we are, and that's just fine. But listen, don't be trying to shove it down my throat how I'm supposed to feel about something. Like,
about anything, not just weight, about anything.
Like, exactly. I didn't fat shame America. I shame the judgmental assholes that are out here in America and everywhere else, including you foreign countries. Like take the judgment and shove it up your ass, because that's where the spike belongs. Don't be giving it to me.
We can also change it to where how women expect. There's a lot, like, if you especially with social media these days, there's a lot of women that want their man to make six figures and do
Right,
nothing.
right. Wealth shaming, fat shaming.
Yes.
You know, stuff you're shaming people. Like you're so great. Glass houses. Like unless you're perfect, stifle it, zip it, get the hell out of here. Because shaming other people makes you feel good for a second, but it doesn't change who you are. The ugly ass person spitting that shit that you are. Like it doesn't change that at all.
Yep,
Just saying. Like eyes wide open,
exactly.
people. Seriously. All right, I'm done. Like, oh gosh, mayhem soapbox time. Mr. C. Gee, if I could only count how high that happens every time I do a mayhem. Yeah, so there's such a thing as too free. Anyway, this kid tried to do a really good thing and I'm really happy for him. I'm just sad that people attach their agenda to it, so to speak. But it's a great article, Gene. It is. It's a kid trying to do a good thing, and then people just attaching their damn agenda to it that pissed me off.
But I'm glad that the girls, it was met with good
they were
things
happy.
from the girls.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
the
if he
girls
felt good,
and the staff.
If he felt
thought it
good
was
doing it, I feel good for him.
Yeah.
But the fact that he was depressed and that he resonated with him through his depression, like more needs to be said about that.
Yeah, and what are
Exactly.
they going to get for him now? All those
Yeah,
girls should do just something
exactly.
for him in return.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they probably won't even date him. Like, you know what I mean? Because girls can be mean, especially at that age. Rocket Couch
Oh,
is
most of them
shaming rich
probably won't
people is
even
better than
look at him
dating.
again.
Exactly. I wonder how many of them will remember his name. They sure well should. Rocket Couch says shaming rich people is better than eating them. Yeah, I bet you they leave a bad taste in your mouth anyway. Like, I get on you. I get. Hey, dog. Welcome. Good to see you. Howdy. Better than the depressing crap coming from Washington, D.C. since January. Yes, this is true. Yeah, this is true. There's some depressing stuff. It's stupid, especially willfully, deserves ridicule. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Uh-oh. Oh, speaking. Hello. Happy 60th birthday.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Thank you, dog. Whatever. 10 months. Oh, speaking of eating people. Uh-oh. What are you going to post there?
Oh, no.
Okay. It's not my birthday, by the way, dog, and I'm not 60, but thank you.
Claire, I'm not sure. Are you like up to date on like solo leveling right now?
On what? On what?
Solo leveling?
On solo leveling. I have not
Yeah.
watched this season because I'm
Okay.
waiting for the whole thing to be out and dubbed, because that's how we watch it, because we binge watch everything like a couple episodes at a time.
I
Yeah.
was just gonna let you know that if you are like, because we watch it right when it comes out on Crunchyroll, but it's not coming out tomorrow. It's gonna be next week for the final two
Yeah, they
episodes.
were doubling up. I did see that, but thank you for telling me. Like, you're with me with the anime. I do like
Yeah.
anime, and I am really, really getting into the animes. We just started watching Dan Dan Dan. Everybody's been recommending us that one, and we just
I'm already
started.
done with that. It's good.
We started watching it because we just finished the Seven Deadly Sins, the kids one, the ones with the next generation. We just started. We just finished that, and we finished like everything else you could possibly think of. But you know what? Did you hear that Devil May Cry is going to have a remake done by somebody else, like
I
another
heard
part
something
of
about
it?
that.
Yeah, I can't wait. That was pretty good too.
I think Rocket Couch finally said what
Is
he had to
is
say.
is Couch over in his own devices over on Twitch? Yes, he's over there modding for me on Twitch, and I feel bad he's by himself over there, but he can see all the comments. Like, I guess on the other, he said, I was playing Stellaris earlier, and I got to the point where I'd captured some aliens for science, and it gave me 3 options: let them go and be the bigger person, dissect them to learn their anatomy, and let's see what they taste like.
Let me guess. You chose number 3.
I need to know what you chose now. Did you eat the rich? Did you eat the people? Did you eat the
You know he did.
specimens? Yes, I think he tried all 3. If it was me, I would do each
I would have done the
one
last
and
one.
then replay it. I would do all 3. You would do the third one. He did
Yep.
choose 3. He did. So what did they taste like? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's too funny.
I am playing Hogwarts Legacy on PlayStation 4, and I'm always like, you do a quest, you can say, well, I deserve more money or something like that because you complete dirt. And I love it.
It didn't tell him what they tasted like. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
go redo it.
Yeah, Dog said he binge watched Dog the Bounty Hunter and Tiger King back to back, and he still has scars on his wrist to prove. I did watch Tiger King all the way through, and it was rough. I feel you. Like, I watched Tiger King. Like, half the time I was laughing, and the other times I think my head wanted to fall off. I was just like, what? The heck?
Yeah. Exactly.
What the heck is this crazy shit? Like, that couldn't have possibly have happened, but yup, it did. And then when he got arrested and he got tried and he got thrown in jail, and then he tried to run for presidency from jail, Mippet. I kid you not.
Like, I know, I watched it. It was like, who is this dude? What the fuck? Just,
I don't know. I don't know.
It was, I binged the whole, like, one after the other.
Listen, like, nobody write that story. Everybody was wrong. Everybody was wrong.
Yeah.
That Tiger King was like, it was like true crime times 1,000.
Are you interested in any of the romance ones? Anime?
I don't know. I need a good one, but I need a good adult romance one. I don't like the teenage ones because I just want to smack everybody when I'm done.
Yeah.
Like,
watch,
because I'm
it's on Netflix. My Happy Marriage. It is really good.
I'll watch that one because I do have time by myself at night because of my hours while I'm working on stuff. So I can watch that. And then we can talk about
it. Because it goes into a lot of things like mental health and stuff too.
Oh, that sounds really good. Oh, but anybody watch, besides anime, like I do watch a couple of series late at night. Anybody else watching the new Dexter Original Sin? Like, Mr. C.
My husband hasn't watched it yet, so I should get it from him.
You need to tell Carly to message me. Like, I watched that episode she told me to, and I flipped out. And I was going to talk to her the next day, but we never hooked up. Like, I need to talk to somebody about this episode. It was so wild. It was crazy.
Yeah, I think she's mainly on Discord, and I'm not in IG.
No, no. That's the only other person I know that's watching Dexter Original Sin. Like, I love Dexter.
Yeah, I let her know that she needs to message you.
Yep. It's like crazy. Yeah, but that's getting nuts too. It's all about when how Dexter got to be how he is through his teenage years, through high school, after high school, when he got his first job and stuff like that. It's all about how when he first started.
Yeah. It's pretty good on my watch list. Yeah. It's just things happen.
The next movie we're going to do. I've been talking to someone from Answers and the Reasons, Dave Rollins. Trolley Dave has his own channel. He's a really great guy. We're going to do the new horror film Heretic with Hugh. What's his name? Shoot, hold on, I gotta look it up. I know this guy's name. I see him all the time. He's in a lot of the lovey-dovey Hallmark movies and stuff.
Wait, Claire.
Hugh Grant. No. Hugh Grant.
Read what Couch is saying. Read what he is saying. Oh my god.
And then later, I rescued another alien officer guy, and he pledged his service until the end of his life to me. So I hate him too. That way he can't disappoint you unless he takes it. In my defense, that was the only option that time. Couch, I love it. Like that's making me want to play
What
that
the
game.
heck are you
Actually,
reading or playing? I mean, what is it
it's
called again?
Stellaris. Stellaris.
Where do you
Stellaris.
play it on? I need to know this. Where do you play it on?
Couch usually plays PC game. Is it a PC game, Couch, or is it on one of the gaming systems? And you're right, dog. Dexter did kill and chop up his own show. There's so many versions of it right now. Yeah. Oh, it's PC. That's what I figured. Because some of these gamer guys PC only. It's on PC, so that's difficult for you, right, Cass? Because you use a gaming system, don't you? Oh, she had to mute. Ah,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
no, that's
No,
okay.
I do have a PC also, but I'll have to look at it. Is it through Steam?
Mm, it's cool. It is. Well, I don't know. It might be on console too, but can't imagine that would be a good experience with how intricate the controls are. Oh, okay. So with the keyboard. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
Hello,
thing. There's some things that are better
hello,
on PC.
yeah. Hello. Let me be frank with you. Happy V Day. Welcome to Mayhem. Yeah,
The
I
V
don't know.
Day, that sounds so much better because then it can be any V, can't it? It could just be,
Well, I
happy
did wish
potato or
when I
happy
when I wished.
violin.
Yeah, it could. It could. When I wished Happy Valentine's Day to the library, I said Happy V Day. Don't catch anything. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I like the double entendre there.
I know you love words,
I love the doubles, the triples. I mean, yeah. I like wordplay. It's fun. Mm.
just like you play with your sex toys. Anyway.
No, not often. Like I don't know. That's a rumor. Like it's as necessary. I do, of course.
As we all.
Are you going to send roses to yourself? Yes. Don't bother. Just treat yourself good every day. That's what you should do. You know.
Unless you like roses, then sure. Get
Oh,
yourself some.
Jin, look at you being such a good guy. Going over there and keeping couch company in Twitch. Oh, good. I'm glad you do.
Oh,
I'm
that's so
glad you do.
sweet.
Because that's what we were talking about earlier. I don't know if you heard before you got into the chat. We were just talking about like we don't need a holiday to celebrate love. It's the little things every day. This is a Hallmark gimmick, and I'm against it. Forced emotional holidays really piss me off. Like Thanksgiving, we all have to sit together and be grateful and say something nice to each other, even though we just had a big fight yesterday and I want to take off your head. No, no.
Nope, I'm still gonna take off your head on Thanksgiving.
Yes, and I don't need a day for all of this. Like it's how you are every day with the people in your life because life is short.
Yep,
I am way
exactly.
too blunt to be nice. Like, you sound very, very familiar, like me. Yeah. Uh-oh. What's this, Crouch? I have to get 50 followers on Twitch and an average viewer count of 3 or higher to get monetized. Eh,
That
listen,
doesn't
I
sound
don't.
like that's difficult.
It is. I think I've only got 17. I've got like thousands over here, but I got like 17 over there. Because honestly, all my views are after, like they're not like during my lives and stuff like that. Like it takes like almost a week for me to get all my views. People like find me as they're looking for whatever I'm talking about. Like it's not like, or instant gratification kind of stuff. And Twitch, you don't get video views. You only get the live. You know what I mean? Like you only
Oh,
get live.
really?
Yeah. So like, yeah. So it's going to
In-
be a long road. But I'm not worried about it. It took me forever here on YouTube to even get recognized. Like I'm just doing it as a hobby. I do it because I love it, not for the bells
were
and
you
whistles.
gonna do? I know you have a lot of true crime and stuff, but were you gonna do the Blake and Justin one?
You know, my friends Lana and Mandy were interested in that. We just did Britney Spears together, and during that conversation,
Yeah,
we were
I
talking
remember
about it,
that
and
one.
they seemed really hot on it. But if they do want to do it, I need them to help with the research because, like,
Okay.
I got 23 cases. I'm doing a trial right now. This Zachary Hughes thing for the Rose
Yeah.
Petal murder.
Yep, I've been seeing
I'm
that.
doing it post live. Like I'm like because they're on a 30-minute delay. I didn't go live. I've been actually editing the lives down from 8-hour trial days to 4 hours, which is great.
Yeah,
I've been
thank
getting a
God for
lot of
that.
comments on that. Like, thank you for that. I take out all the dead
Yeah.
spaces, the silent sidebars, the 2-hour lunch breaks, and all of that. And then you can just listen to all of the evidence and testimony like straight through. And there's a little bit of commentary in it, but not a lot. You know, just the stuff I just need to say something about. But I do miss talking to everybody though. I do. But that's how I've been spending the last couple of weeks because I couldn't go live because like my voice was even worse than it is today. It was like hardly legible. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be audible? Legible's handwrite like writing.
Yes, you're right. It was not audible. See, like my brain is fried too, man. I've been sick too long. Like, I didn't want to come out here and sound like an idiot, but I did anyway.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I can't. Yeah, I can't hear a bad sound. You just sound like Claire to me.
Dog says his supermarket was literally full of desperate men looking for last minute flowers on the way home. It's so sad. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I meant audible, Jen. You and Mippet are right. Like,
Oh, Jen always thought it was in memorial of those killed in the St. Valentine's massacre.
yeah. Oh, Claire, have you heard of the Zizian death call? You know what? I'm looking into that actually, Grace. If you have anything on it, send it to me because I was looking to do another episode of Culture Conversations, and that's the group that came up.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I know you got a lot going on. You got so much on your plate, but
Well,
that's a
there's
series I really like.
I seriously missed that, and now that I can do more video, that is perfect for Culture
Yes,
Conversations because it could just be
definitely.
video. It doesn't have to be a live, and I could just get that done. I do
I would
miss
say
it.
maybe do it the next one. I say maybe do it as like a premiere.
Oh yeah, you think?
Yeah, like well, if it's depending on how long, I say like maybe
Well,
do
well,
like maybe a clip of like.
how do you feel about that though? Because these are like anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour
That's
episodes.
what I
Like,
like thinking. Maybe I don't know. Is there a way to do like a half of it as like a premiere to kind of get it out, like kind of like bring people to get
you mean
the
do
get
a
in?
tease? Listen, the one thing
Yeah.
the Bears good at is teasing. I could do a tease if you want to be teased,
Yes, I mean,
Mrs. C.
yeah,
I'll
get
tease you.
because it's been
I'll
so
tease you.
long.
Yeah,
Because it's
I'll
been a
tease you.
while. Yeah, yeah, you know
Yeah,
what I mean. Yeah, you get it.
I get it. I'll tease you. I could do it. I could do that. Everybody be like, "God damn it, where's the rest of it?" I'm like, "Well, you're gonna have to watch
You
the video now,
gotta
won't you?"
go
You're
click
gonna
on
have
the
to go
link.
watch the video. Yeah, I could do that. No, that would be fun because I could talk to you, but you can only talk as long as the premiere is. So, like, it'll be a short 15 minutes, something.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just kind of gather people in to kind of bring it to their attention.
Mm-hmm. Well, I used to do that with the shorts to
Yeah,
advertise like my stuff, but I'm just like, I got to get a shorts editor. That's what I got to get. I just don't have enough time anymore, Mrs. C. This is a hobby that got really big, to tell you the truth. There's so much. I don't want to drop any of the shows because I love them so much, but it's just getting tough. Like it is.
no, I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
You know,
See,
the true crime is taking up your taking up a
that's
lot.
what happened. True crime took off. Like true crime took off like crazy.
But
Like
that is something you love.
it is something I love. Although the last 2 weeks it's something I really wanted to put in the trash can and put out to be picked up. But because I couldn't like really do the research I wanted to. But some really big shit happened, like in your Diddler case. I can't wait to talk to you Tuesday about that. I got stuff on Scientology, on Danny Masterson's appeal, on Murdoch, a lot of the
Nice.
old stuff, and we got new stuff on the dentist killer, on Karen Reed,
Did
on
you hear
Brian
about
Kohlberger.
the possibility of Jack the Ripper being identified?
Yeah, they did. They said it on old DNA. They say it's the
Yeah.
Polish guy. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I did see that. That's fascinating. If Jay was around, we would definitely be doing something on that. But it's hard I don't want to do it without Jay. Like, and so hey, we'll see. But that was fascinating. They used the new DNA technology that we've been talking about, Mrs. Cassandra, in some of these other cases where they go down to like minuscule genome typing, and that's what they use because it's good on degenerating, or not the best type samples, really really small or really really old. And
Yeah.
they were able to use this new genotype testing on it that they're fighting in New York about. I think it's fascinating. Wait, Jen, you're too funny. What? Claire's giving us her shorts? What will we wear this summer? I will give my shorts to whoever wants to be my shorts editor. Like, definitely. You know what I wear in the summer, Jean? You know that. This is Mayhem. Everybody knows I wear nothing. Absolutely nothing in the summer. Why bother? It's hot.
Hey, Claire, sorry. How long were we planning on going? Because
We could write.
drop
You
off.
know what? It's the first
have-
hour. We could actually kill it right here because we did our hour.
Yeah, sorry.
It was.
Yeah.
No, it's Valentine's Day. You got to do what you got to do. I'm just glad you could join me. I'm glad
No,
you
I'm
all could
happy.
join
Yeah,
me.
I was having a
Yeah.
good time. I lost track of time and
Yeah.
realized I forgot I gotta get something done.
I will
Yeah.
just say we're going to try to stream on Sunday. If Bear and B goes on, it'll be at 6:00. If for any reason Bear and B doesn't go on, we'll do a later stream just to hang, for everybody if you guys are
Yep.
interested.
I'll
So
be down.
I missed talking to everybody, so we will definitely
Yeah,
see
thank you
soon.
for having me. It was really fun.
Yeah.
I was glad to be back.
No,
Yeah.
anytime. I'm glad we got another Mayhem. See, we did one in February. We did 2 months in a row. Woof, woo, we
Yay.
did. Yay.
That was the
Like,
plan.
yeah. We just hope, maybe next week, AITA, if you guys want to send in your AITAs, to be
Yep.
read, send us your Am I the Asshole questions to be read on.
Come on, chat.
We got some more. We need some more, and we'll do it next Friday. So hopefully we'll
Yep,
see you all
send your
there.
own.
On that, everybody, don't
I
forget to
have
like.
one.
Yes, you did, Mippy St. Money. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. And please do me a favor, give me a comment. I miss everybody. I want to hear what you like, what you don't like. If there's a case I'm not covering, whatever, with the true crime, or there's something you want to see or talk about somewhere else, get on the comment section. It's like a desert there lately. Like you can't. Yeah, I know I have been sick for 2 weeks and I haven't been around, but I really miss you all. I really miss you all. So use
Yeah,
the
thank you
comment
all for
section.
coming.
Yep.
You guys made it fun.
It was fun. You guys always make it fun. Thank you, Mippet. Thank you, Boo, Mrs.
No
C.
worries.
Thank you, everybody. Chat. Thank you, everybody who's watching on Twitch and X and everywhere else, and who watches later. Have a good time, and we'll see you all again really soon. Bye.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
Oh, and props for this great outro too. Thank you, Mocking.